All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the five best young fantasy basketball players that are poised to break out this season. These aren't necessarily rookies or second-year players. These are just young players who are going to continue to develop. Not necessarily a certain age on them, but we've got a variety of players here. First off, we're going to start off with Josh Giddey. This guy is the one I'm most excited about on this list this season, mostly because of the trade between the Chicago Bulls and the Thunder. So now he's on the Bulls, which he'll get a lot more opportunities than what he did with the Thunder. So what I'm basing this off of is watching him in the summer in the Olympics. He dominated. He played really well. He was the offensive hub of his team. He put up 18 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. This dwarfed his numbers from last season with the Thunder, only averaging 12, 6, and 4. In FIBA, in Olympic international basketball, typically the guys have less stats. It's harder to put up stats. The court is smaller. The game is um, tighter. Defense is better. So I'm really impressed with the stat line. I think he's going to easily put up these numbers this season with the Bulls. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, Lonzo Ball is going to come back. He's going to cut into the production." Lonzo Ball has been almost coming back for the last 3 or 4 years. I don't see him coming back. Like even if he does come back, it's not going to hurt Giddy. But there's no way Lonzo stays healthy for a whole season. All right, next up we've got Scotty Barnes. Truly is a special player. Last season, he was having a great year before his injury. He averaged almost 20 points a game, 8 boards, 6 rebounds. And the thing that stands out with him is that 2.8 stocks. So that's, for those of you who don't know, it's combined steals and blocks. That's what you get stocks. Um, and he's just, I think he's going to have a great year again. I think the Raptors, obviously, they have no help. They traded away RJ Barrett. They traded away Pascal Siakam. He was putting up these numbers with those guys on the team last year. Um, so he's going to take over the team. He's going to put up monster stat lines. I think he's going to have triple doubles. Um, every other game almost. Like he's going to be great this year. Besides the injury he had last year, every year he's played a lot of games. I don't think his health is a big issue, but I do think he's going to be a triple double machine this year. And also, he's going to pick up those steals and blocks, which are super important for your category leagues. All right, next up, Jalen Johnson. I wasn't super impressed with him last year. I had him on my fantasy team last year, and he was great for me. So looking at him, you can just see the improvement from year to year. In 2023, he only averaged 5 points and 4 rebounds. Look what he did last year: 16 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 stocks. The sky's the limit for this guy. He's gonna have a great year. Dejounte Murray was traded, so maybe that'll open up some opportunity for him. And who knows about Trae Young? He might not even stay the whole year there. He could easily get traded. And if he does get traded, I see Jalen Johnson putting up, you know, 22, 23 points a game on 10 boards and 5 assists. Like this guy can put up some monster numbers. And I think he's gonna put up monster numbers even if Trey is there or not. So definitely add him on your team this year. And then the next guy is Brandon Podziemski, one of the biggest surprises of last year. He was a rookie last year, and he put up 9 boards, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The surprising thing with him, though, is how much playing time Steve Kerr gave him in his rookie year. He played above guys like Kuminga, Moody, and mind you, this is with Chris Paul on the roster and Klay Thompson. Um, so he got a lot of time last year. I think he's going to get even more time this year with no Chris Paul, no Klay. He's going to put up some great numbers. I can see him easily averaging 13, 14 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists. He's just a good all-around player, and I'm definitely going to have him on my team this year. And then some honorable mentions. We've got a few guys I just want to go over really quickly. Devin Vassell. I think everyone's really focusing on Wembanyama this year, but I think Vassell is going to really be the one who makes one of the biggest leaps. He's a great scorer, pretty good efficiency, and I see him just being uh, some good improvement this year. And then another guy, interesting guy, Bub Carrington. Okay, if you can get this guy late in your leagues, I would take a swing on him. I watched him in the summer league. He put up some monster numbers, like this game right here, 19, 9, and 8. Um, like that's great. Um, for summer league, of course, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. But Washington is going to be bad. They're going to be tanking, and he's going to play some heavy minutes. I can definitely see him putting up some sneaky good numbers this year. Take him in the back ends of your draft if you can. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Don't waste an early pick on him, obviously, but look for him. Even though he is a rookie, I did put him on the list. I know he's not. He hasn't played any games yet, but another guy, Brandon Miller, who was a rookie last year. I think the addition of Lonzo Ball, or sorry, excuse me, LaMelo Ball coming back. I think it's going to really open up Brandon Miller. He's going to have some good scoring games. He's going to put up some good all-around stats. It'll make life easy for him. And the most intriguing guy on this list is Denny. As you all know, he's almost had like everyone is talking about his breakout year for years and years when he was on the Wizards. I think this could actually be the year with him on the Trailblazers that he does break out. A change of scenery, new coach, new teammates. I think he could easily put up some good numbers. I would take a chance on him if you could. And I think I forgot one guy on this list, skipped over, Amin Thompson. One of my other guys that I had on my team last year at the end of the season who did great. He only averaged, when you look at his stats, he got 9 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Yeah, not too great. But then you look at those stocks, 1.9, they're pretty good. The key though with him is he only played 22 minutes a game. He really didn't get that many minutes early on in the season, but he came on super strong at the end. He was putting up double doubles left and right. He even put up one triple double last year, and he's a guy who's really capable of making an impact on every end of both ends of the court in every category. The stocks are great. I mean, he had games last year where he got 5 steals, 5 blocks. He is a guy you want for stocks. Stocks are super important. Do not miss out on Amin Thompson. All right, and I think that is going to be it. I got all the guys, and I looked at my honorable mentions. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. This was my first video. I could really use the help. Thank you.